How does your product engage with audiences, and how would it be distributed as a real media text? When I first started taking AS media classes, I was immediately inclined towards print media, and I decided I would be making a magazine. After doing my initial research, I decided that I would be making a news magazine. A news magazine typically has articles on current world affairs and talks about different issues, whether they be social issues or issues in general. One thing I learned through my research is that different news magazines talk about different social issues and cater to different audiences. However, they have one thing in common. The thing in common that all these magazines have is that their audiences have a need to educate themselves on different matters and a need to know more. Keeping this in mind, I decided that along with the obvious issue and informative articles, my magazine will also offer tips and advice and will help one become a better person of themselves who have access to social media. I conducted an informal survey on my Instagram to ensure that my target audience would also be inclined towards my magazine and would be willing to purchase it. I received positive results with 78% people willing to purchase the magazine. This made it clear to me that along with myself, there were also other people who wanted child marriages to be a social issue that is talked about. Now that I knew my magazine had an audience, I started to think about how I would distribute my work and encourage engagement with said target audience. Keeping in mind the increased use of technology and social media, I decided to promote my magazine product as an e-magazine on an online platform. Alongside that, I would also be making physical copies of my magazine which would be available in stores across Pakistan. This was because my demographic audience is known to spend a lot of time online and on social media platforms. It also allows the people outside of Pakistan to read my magazine if they're willing to. Since I wanted my magazine to be available to everyone, I decided to keep it not more than 550 rupees. This is because due to Pakistan's declining economy, not many people have enough money to spend on luxuries such as magazine. My product is engaging as it features career advice, stories of inspiring women, which is the interview on my double spread, and it talks about social issues. It also features content which resonates with Gen Z and young millennial women, which is my demographic target audience. Alongside that, my magazine uses colors which are attractive to the eye, and it uses modern fonts which the younger generation is inclined towards. Using social media to promote my product would increase engagement as it will make it easier for different people to share and send my magazine with other people who they feel like might like reading it. The name of my magazine is Awaz, which means voice. This would attract audiences as it's a very short and easy name to remember, which has a powerful and lasting impact. And it also encourages those who are more accustomed to the Urdu language, as it is an Urdu word. Using a young model would also attract audiences as they might feel a sense of empathy towards the model. To promote my product, I paid social media influencers to promote it on their pages, along with asking a few of my friends with large media followings to share it. I asked my other friends and family to promote my work through the word of mouth, which encourages engagement. Another thing that I plan on doing is purchasing a slot on websites which talk about the same issues as in my magazine and promoting my magazine over there. I will also be promoting my magazine, of course, on my own social media accounts. Using all the strategies mentioned above, I will be distributing my magazine as a real media text and will encourage engagement.